The Game Awards. It's not gonna be good. Black Myth Wukong will not be nominated. Okay folks, before we start, I just wanted to ask you, write down in the comments, when's the last time you watched a Game Awards? Now I asked this because of one thing. Firstly, as we all know, Game Awards, I'm certain some of you already know, Game Awards, it's rigged. Just recently, I saw an IGN trying to rig the competition on Black Myth Wukong because they know they can't let Black Myth Wukong win. It's because of that extortion. And because of that, there's a high probability that, or perhaps higher chance that Black Myth Wukong won't get a Game of the Year award or be nominated. So besides Black Myth Wukong, there will be Stellar Blade, First Descendant, what else? Hoyoverse. All of those things that are made either in South Korea or China that has sexualized female characters, those aren't gonna get nominated. I'd be shocked they do, but we have to cross our fingers. Also, regardless whether they got nominated or not, it doesn't matter. It's okay. I mean, I decided to make my own live stream, which I'm not gonna start it yet. It should be on my Kick stream. I already made it. It should be starting next week or something. But you know what? Let's move past that. My way is simple. I want all of you, first thing you do is, if you wish to enter, name any game that you think should receive a Game of the Year award. It's simple. I mean, yes, even though these games won't get awards, but guess what? The awards that they will receive is exposure. We will give them much exposure as we can. Word of mouth. Right now, before I continue this further, now I'm not certain about Dragon Quest or perhaps even Power or even Helldivers, so we just have to wait and see. Seriously, this October, right now there's many rumors and now the industry is fighting back. And we all know that Assassin's Creed Hex is in development and it's gonna be the gayest game, which right now, according to Endymion, from what I've heard in his video, they're trying to hide the market. Or perhaps when it comes to all this, they're trying to hide everything. They will wait until the player bought it and then they will show it. They'll try to hide it because they knew the hype is needed. They cannot showcase any DI, otherwise it'll be too obvious. So it is much more important that we all stay vigilant. Because right now, guess what? Many companies are listening. Star Wars Outlaw just lost, well, let's just say it was flopped. I think it's only sold for 1 million unit. And Ubisoft actually listened. See, this is what happened. You just listen to people and then guess what? You wouldn't have this kind of mistake or this disaster. Now, I'd be shocked if many of these games, whether it's Star Wars Outlaw, Assassin's Creed, or even Skull and Bones, or any woke video games are getting nominated for Game of the Year or anything. I'd be shocked. But then again, we all know the judges for Game of the Awards is not from the community. They're all mainly corporate and they're activists, sadly. I mean, yes, there are some that are good, but the majority of them, they're activists. But regardless, whichever games you choose to get Game of the Year award that you think, we have to give exposure to these games. If you have any games that you think deserves a Game of the Year awards, list it in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe. If you want any gaming news, reviews, or anything, visit my first channel up here or link in the description.